Hey everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, me Banshee, and it's me Banshee and Bly for my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Let's put Bly in her rightful throne here. Alrighty, welcome to the show. I hope everybody had a productive week last week. Had a great Halloween, etc. Now let's see what's happening in our week ahead. Boy, with an election coming, I don't know what the markets will do next week, depending on whichever way, the politics goes. So we'll have to just keep an eye on everything. All right, I decided to bring back out my Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker for today's show. Let's see what we get. I brought it out because actually I'm filming this on the massive Powerball jackpot day. So somebody could become I believe is it a billionaire now? Or at least it's in the millions. I think it's in the billions. All right. It's be accountable for everything in your life. Rich people believe that they create their lives. Poor people believe that life happens to them. If you want to be wealthy, you must believe that you're the one causing your success, mediocrity, or struggle. Or so it says. I'm not gonna disagree with Mr. Millionaire Man here too much, but I will say that, to be happy, to be rich, to believe that you are rich, you need to value yourself and your life. And you need to work towards things that bring value to yourself and your life. And I'm going to leave it at that with my little caveats at the end there. All right. And that's what we have for the collective today. Let's get on with our readings. And before I shuffle up for our air signs, let's talk about this week ahead. This reading is good from November 6th through November 12th. The moon will be traveling from my favorite place, Moon in Aries, to Moon in Cancer next Saturday. We do have a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus on Election Day, November 8th. All the astrologers have been talking about this, so you might want to check out some of the forecasts on your favorite social media platform. Daylight savings time in the U.S. ends on November 6th. And of course, as I just said, Election Day in the U.S. is on November 8th. No matter which side of the fence you sit on, please sit on it. Go vote. Vote. And finally, Veterans Day and also Remembrance Day in Canada is November 11th. And my favorite veteran, my father's anniversary of his birthday is on November 12th. That about sums that up for the week ahead. So hey, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what's happening for you in the week ahead. Let's not leave a leaf left on the tree. Air signs. Boy, the wind has been whipping here. Almost all my leaves are off the tree today. We're having quite the wind outside. All right. Well, how are you going to start showing your air power this week, air signs? It's with the 10 of Wands reversed. The 10 of Wands reversed is all about how about finding smoother ways to get through your workload, easing up on yourself a little bit. You know, perhaps you have been working too hard, and now is a time where maybe you will find a way to lighten up your load, ease up your burdens. Maybe, you know, other people will be assigned with you to work on a project or goal, or you will seek out the help you need to lighten your load, air signs. That is your focus. How can you make things better? How can you make things easier for yourself? And hey, if you're a corporate head or a boss, how can you make it easier for those who are overburdened right now? How best can you prepare for that focus? Well, the devil has come. The devil has surfaced. The devil's in the details, as we always say. You know, the devil card is all about trying to liberate yourself from things that are blocking you. So I almost see how these cards can fit together quite well. The devil card is about I'm sorry, I got off track here. But at any rate, the devil card is about liberating yourselves maybe from some of this heavy workload you have. How best can you prepare for this focus, right? By really figuring out ways to streamline procedures, to not feel so tied down to things, you know, and trapped by circumstances. Look for that way out. Look for that way to make life easier. It's there. I really believe it's there. And what about others this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict with others? We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is upright. So it's as if they're anticipating progress. They're anticipating growth, or they're anticipating that moment when it all comes together, when all their hard work and efforts and yours come together to create progress. I think that looks very, very positive. And finally, ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for the air signs? Well, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is reversed. And that just indicates that by week's end, whatever is germinating here will open up new opportunities for you, for growth, for potential success, maybe some monetary increase, something that for sure will make you very enthusiastic and bring you joy. So let's take a look at this again in brief, air signs. You are going to be looking at ways to streamline your processes or your companies, lighten your load, or those of the people that work with you on projects. And the devil here is saying, yes, this is your focus. You need to really focus on ways in which you can make things less burdensome, less oppressive. One of the words about the devil card is oppression. So let's keep that in mind. And so I think here that, yeah, you are feeling that oppression right now, or the people you work with, and it needs to change. Once, you know, you do that, I think everybody is looking towards the future now. You know, everybody is looking towards progress, growth, and fulfillment, that actually, you know, rewards are coming due. And ultimately, by week's end, it looks as though there's new opportunities for growth, development, financial increase, something that brings joy and inspiration. Hey, air signs, good luck with that. That looks very positive. Let's see if we can do that for the fire signs. Hey, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This reading is for you for the week ahead. Let's cook up some magic. right. Okay, my friends, the fire signs. Oh my. So, you want to be starting something this week? It is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is upright. So, you want to be starting something? It looks scary. No, it looks like your focus for this week is maybe on conflict, something that is, or maybe it's on engaging with others in a constructive way. You know, you can either fight it out, duke it out, or you can act constructively to make things happen. Listen to everybody, listen to everybody's opinions. Make sure you are heard as well. And you know, work it out. If you have different approaches to the way things need to be done or managed or the direction you need to go in this week, see what can't be worked out amongst everybody, where everybody can agree on one common goal. It's hard in this day and age, I know. So how best can you prepare for that focus? Look at that. It's a strength card. Strength card is upright. How best can you prepare for this focus? Well, you know, by being the better person in the room, by being the, you know, by working with you know, working with subtle approaches, softer approaches to confrontations and conflict. So in other words here, you might want to be the one who's looking for a way to mediate or, you know, moderate a situation. This is saying this, you know, the tough approach, being tough, is not going to go so well for you this week, fire signs. So take the boxing gloves off and try to be the better person in the room. What about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Hey, you know, as I'm looking at all of this, maybe this will be more constructive than not, because now you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is upright. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is upright, and what it means to me is that you and your tribe will be clicking to make some money or to make some progress. You know, it seems like everybody is working together as one big happy team, and they all recognize they're all in it for the same thing. And you know, and especially if you are in an environment where, you know, there's profit sharing or something like that, you're all working together. I also think this might be a good sign for you investors out there, fire signs. You know, it's possible some good investments may be coming through. Also, I can't rule out for some of us that maybe there are some inheritance issues. Some inheritance may be coming to you as well. So ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? Well, after all that pretty decent stuff, we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is upright, which kind of means there's a little bit of disappointment there. There's a little bit of disillusionment by the end of the week. Did you do enough? Did you dot every T and I? Is everybody really on the same page and happy with where things are going? I feel like there's some disappointments here or worries. Maybe in this case, for some reason, I'm looking at that five as being indicative of worries. Let's take a look at this again, fire signs, and see what we can make of this. So to me, it looks like there might be some constructive conversations, dialogue, meetings that, you know, where people will be engaging, and, you know, there will be differences of opinions, but hopefully they will be worked out. Strength is here and how best to prepare for that focus. So be sure you keep everybody on track by showing them, you know, showing them respect, showing them support, and also by subtle approaches, you know, getting them to talk it out rather than fight it out. Recognizing that, you know, honey will attract people better than, you know, being bitter. Okay. So here with others, it looks as though there could be an inheritance. It looks as though maybe investments might be up, up, up. It looks as though your team is working successfully together to get things done. So, but for some reason, by week's end, I don't know, maybe it's some fluctuation out of external sources like the markets or, maybe politics, whatever the case may be. You're fearing some losses. You're worried about things that may be, falling apart. Or maybe you're thinking that something that something will come back to haunt you from the past where you lost money on it, and it may come back to do it again. So hang in there, fire signs. I don't think it's all bad this week. This could just be you worrying about the future. Hey, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if the cash is flowing this week. All right. Okay. Break time. All right. It's like my version of a water cooler break. Okay. All right. Hey, water signs. You've got the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is upright. Kind of feel here that you are prepared for whatever you face this week. You've got all your ducks or wands in a row. Things are moving forward. Everything is in place. You're just standing there, standing guard and ready to face off with whatever needs to come. Yeah, sometimes this looks like you're bracing clearly for a fight or a battle. You've been there before, but it just might be, the battle of the Monday, the battle of getting back into the old grind. So that's your focus this week, is getting everything in order. How best can you prepare for that? All right, well, it's the King of Pentacles, but the King of Pentacles is reversed. So clearly, you really do need to focus on getting things in order. The King of Pentacles reversed is a little bit disorganized. He's kind of taken his eye off the prize. He's kind of in danger of dropping the ball here. So the best way you can prepare for that focus is, yes, prepare yourself. Have contingency plans for things that might go wrong. If you're making any risky moves or maneuvers this week, for example, make sure you do a risk assessment and you have contingency plans in place if you need them. What about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? It's the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is upright. That's just something the water signs want to see. And it's the beginning of joy and harmony and peace. It seems as though happiness and working with others, maybe they're feeling better as you pull it together, when they see how organized you're making yourself and making everything, they're more willing to pitch in and be a part of things, and everybody can work together more happily and joyfully, particularly if they know what exactly it is you want them to do, what their role is going to be. Will there be forward or backward movement, or no movement at all for you water signs? Well, you have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is reversed. I'm sorry. Put it up again. You have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is reversed. Sorry about that. I think by week's end things get a little bit cagey though, you know? I almost think this isn't have anything to do with the people you work with, but I do think this may have to do with the competition or others that you are competing with. Perhaps maybe it is somebody you work with that just is a little bit jealous or something. So something is going to be revealed. Some shady maneuvering, some shady practices, some unethical things are going to be revealed by week's end. And I really think this is, I wonder if this is something you have to prepare for here. So, this seems to me it's coming from an external source. Unless you, of course, are involved in some shady activities, and I would suggest don't do that. All right, water signs, let's take a look back here again. You got the Nine of Wands upright. That means get yourself prepared for whatever comes your way, for good or bad. So that means have contingency plans in place if your goals, plans, whatever, need to be retweaked because of some unforeseen obstacles or setbacks. Also, you've got to have your act together. Don't take your eye off the ball. Don't take your eye off the prize. Put in your effort. Don't just sit back and expect others to make things happen for you. You're the one who needs to lead. So don't shirk your responsibilities and make sure others know exactly what they need to do for you to achieve success. They're ready and happy to do it too, especially if they see you pulling it together and not slacking off. And especially if you are leading the charge, you have to lead. But ultimately, I do feel there are some exterior things that could block your progress, could cause some obstacles, or just some upsets. It will be revealed to you by week's end. And of course, if there's anything unethical going on, well, I have a feeling it's going to be revealed. So keep yourself in the ethical high ground and let the chips fall where they may for someone else. All right, that's what I have for you, water signs. Good luck with that. All right. Hey, last but not least is the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Let's try to stay grounded this week. It could be a wild ride this week with everything going on. Aw, you're focused for the week ahead. It's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is upright. Oh, that is so awesome, Love to see that at the start of your week. Hey, are you even working? Are you just staying home with family? Maybe. But it does show that, your team and everybody seems to be feeling very connected this week. It'll be easy for you to make connections with those you need to network with. It'll be easy for you to, everybody will seem to be working in harmony on shared goals. They share the love, they share the goals, they share the rewards that will come from that. I like it. Hey, how best can you prepare for that focus? Well, we got the Ten of Wands again, but the Ten of Wands this time is upright. And I think in this case, this is happy hard work. Shows you carrying quite a load here, but I feel, look at this 10. There are two tens. 2. And so I feel here that something is very, very near to completion for you earth signs. And, working together with others could lighten that load for sure. So don't be afraid to ask for help or assistance if you need it, but carry that weight if you can, because the struggle, the journey is, far greater sometimes than the destination, and you are so close to the end. It does get a little bit heavier before you finally cross that finish line. But boy, with 2 10s there, I think you're getting really, really close to something. Okay, so what about others this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? It's the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is reversed. Well, thumbs down from others here, finger down. But I feel here that this could just be that, you have to be sure that you and others are on the same page. You have to be sure that others aren't making decisions that aren't in the best interests of you or everybody involved. And also make sure that people aren't rushing through the process. Remember how I said here there's a heavy load, there's work to be done. Sometimes it's not a good idea to take shortcuts and try to move things along too quickly. I know you're getting near the end of something, earth signs, but the bottom line is haste can make waste and could possibly cause things to backfire on you. Take due diligence, think things out, take the time you all need as a group, whoever you're working with here, to make things happen in its proper time. See, because ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? It could cause disruption. There's the Two of Cups reversed here. By week's end, there could be a parting of ways with somebody or some institution, some organization. Maybe you're switching financial advisors. This is very interesting, these two cards together. And it's ironic too, because we have such a good beginning here. So let's see if we can't figure this all out, earth signs. There's definitely kind of like a split here. On the one hand, your focus, maybe this is how it rolls for you, earth signs. On the one hand here, your focus is how do you achieve harmony, happiness, and joy in the work environment, with your team, with the people that work with you. How do you get more of that atmosphere of congeniality and, so that you can achieve success and have everybody looking towards the same goal? It's going to be hard work. There's no doubt about it. It's a struggle, maybe trying to get everybody on the same page or working together harmoniously. And you may have to take on more than your fair share here. You could try to lighten your load and get some help from others. But I think others are more interested in just doing things rashly without thought and also with more speed just to get it done. And they're not honoring the process that it takes to make, to achieve success. So therefore, ultimately, by week's end, there could be a parting of ways. There could be some major disagreements with others that, either in the week or weeks ahead, you're going to have to work out. Or, it just may be time to let some things go and to move on to something that will be more productive for you. Earth signs, sorry, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. Good luck with that. Well, hey everybody, I want to remind you, don't forget to watch Mr. O's Goth Tarot every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can find out about the shadow side of your life and try to get things in balance. Also, every Friday, he does his emotional exchanges, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can find out what's going on in the love department, the emotional department in your life. And how about the happiness quotient? Come to our happy hour show every Saturday. It's just, you can just feel the joy in the air. Everybody comes in with a positive attitude. The chat room is at its liveliest, and we all just share joy, and you get a positive message from Spirit.
We could make you happy.
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 Oh, gosh. And finally, our live shows. Oh, did I say what time happy hour is? I'm sorry. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. And finally, our live shows twice weekly where we'll throw whatever question you got at us. We'll do our best to try to answer it on Sundays, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Thursdays, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am sorry, Mr. O, my producer, threw me off my game there. Well, thank you, everybody. I have to wrap this up quickly now. Apparently, I'm in overtime. So take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.